A very Merry Christmas from everyone here at Sky One.
I'm afraid Andy can't be with us tonight because he's with PJ and Duncan on their world tour. So you've got to make do with me, Santa. Now tell me something, you lot. Have you been good, kids? You have? Brilliant. Because this week here on Games World Live, we've got a fantastic show for you, coming from you all the way from High Wycombe. And what can I tell you about this lot? They are brilliant. They are superb at games. That means you people on the phones, once again, are going to get beat. Easy. Isn't that right, Jezzy Scrooge?
Scrooge? Santa? Well, Andy, Santa. That isn't very nice. I gave you a present last year. But anyway, I'd much rather be known as Scrooge than Tiny Tim. Hey, Andy.
Thank you very much, Rudolph. Thank you very much. Get away. I don't need no more snow. Right, OK, you want to take a look at the team? We'll take a look at this. Me, I'm going to try and get in the chimney.
Only good children who write in will get a Games World gate crash, and that's why we're here in High Wycombe. Ho, ho, ho.
So in came Santa with a box.
What's in the box, Andy?
OK, don't rush me, it's this week's team.
How did they all get in the box, Andy?
Stop asking awkward questions, you lot.
Hi, I'm the team captain, Jamie. This is my room, and these are my best mates. I'm David. And Nikki. We've got loads of pets. We've got a guinea pig called Pig, Jackie the jackdaw, PJ, my brother, and we used to have a turkey called Taryn. Lovely turkey, wasn't he?
Don't cry, lads. I'm the one who supports Watford. Who do you support?
Man United! West Ham. And this is our local hangout, Quasar.
So, lads, you shoot ball, you play football, and you go to Quasar. But what about girlfriends?
David fancies this girl called Nicola Bradford at his drama group.
Does she fancy him?
No, she's got better taste.
So David fancies Nicola Bradford now, but who did he fancy before?
Oh, this girl called Sarah, right?
Yeah.
He went to kiss her once and, like, she kneed him in the private parts. That's it. We are the High Wycombe winners.
And we are unbeatable.
Well, there's no blood or anything. Andy, I think you're shooting blanks again. You really should do something about it. And I must say, those home players are a sorry-looking lot. My phone players could blow them away any day. And boy, have I got some phone players lined up. If you'd like to be one of them, phone now on our hotline on 0891 40 50 50. That's 0891 40 50 50. Calls cost no more than 40p. But please get permission from whoever pays the bills. Phone that number as well, of course, for our mystery box competition. There it is, looking suitably festive with those horns. Very attractive it is too. The clue is an animated devil from down under. If you get through and you guess correctly, you will win some prizes. This bevy of computer games goodies. Of course, if you get through on that number and play one of our challenges and win, you just get to pick a prize, which is sitting there underneath the Christmas tree. Very kind of Christmassy they look too. If you get all the way through the show and you win the quiz at the end, you also get to win our star prize, which tonight is a Sega Mega Drive plus 32X plus Psycho Pinball. What a bevy of Christmas goodies that is. But of course, you don't get it for nothing. You have to play our challenges, which include a babyface platform puzzler with Bubble and Squeak, classic arcade action with Samurai Showdown, and some Super Punch-Out boxing. But first up, Clay Fighters 2, looking suitably festive. One round will decide it. So I need a top player to take Andy's team down, and I think it won't be terribly difficult because they don't look like a particularly good team. So I should pick my first player, and I should pick Suhail. Suhail, you there?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Right, you're, where'd you come from, actually?
Me in London.
London. That's where,
Hackney.
I wonder where Upper Clapton was. Actually, that's from London, yeah?
Yeah.
So, Clay Fights 2, it's a beat-em-up. Is that you good at beat-em-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound a bit uncertain, or you're just concentrating all your efforts on beating
Yeah,
them.
well, I'm concentrating.
That's it, concentrate. You keep concentrating, Sahil.
Yeah.
You keep concentrating.
Yeah.
Andy, we've got somebody who's going to beat you.
My beard. I've lost my beard. Give us my beard back. Where's my beard? Oh, you're here already. As you can see, everybody, it's not Santa, it's me, actually, Andy Collins. The reason I'm here is because PJ and Duncan wouldn't let me in their band. They said I had no rhythm, but please, Jeremy taught me all I know. Anyway, let's go and meet this team. Here they are. Let's just have a quick recap of their names. Who we got?
David, Nikki, Jamie.
And look at them. They ain't smiling, they are lean, mean, and they are keen and ready to kick some butt. Okay, so who's first up? It's Jamie, isn't it? Right, Jamie, get yourself in position, because here we go. Victory number 1 coming up. Now, I believe you've got a little message you want to pass on to Jeremy. What is it?
Jeremy, you're ugly and you've got no dress sense.
What can I say? The public have voted, they agree, you just got no taste. I'll pay you later. Well done. Okay, it is time, it is ready, and as PJ and Duncan would say, 3, 2, 1, and let's rumble. Off you go!
Off we go, Clay Fighters 2. 1 round of bruising beat-em-up action. Dr. Feelgood plays bad Mr. Frosty. Jamie for the home teams versus Sahil for the phone. Sahil is Feelgood. Jamie is Frosty. You can see the green power bars. When that goes, when they go to 0, it is all over. This is a quick game. It could actually go to the time decision, in which case the person with the least healthy power bar goes out. And at the moment, I have to say, Sahil, that's you. It's getting desperately close. Your power bar is ready to get in there and get under. James attacks and land a few nicely placed attacks. Time's up. No, it's Jamie's victory. It's a home win.
Well done, Jamie. You've got to pick a prize. Excellent. You played well. You played superbly. Okay, what animal would you like? Because it's a Christmas special. What animal would you like?
Dinosaur.
We're going for the dinosaur. Okay, a bit like Jeremy, really, in his fashion. A dinosaur. What have we won? Well done.
Dinosaur. Well, I have to sort of reach round my festive Christmas tree, which was culled from the famous Scandinavian plastic Christmas tree forests. And I can tell you that you have won, Jamie, you have won an assorted selection of games. And there they are. They will be sent off to you this evening. Andy's doing that dance. Let's hope Santa Claus brings you some taste. Hey, Andy, because that dance really is quite horrible. Your name also goes onto our winners board. That is Jamie Whiting for the home team. Now, the fax machine is away in the corner, over there, and it's buzzing away, purring away merrily to itself. If you'd like to fax us something, fax us anything you like on 07175 3611. I'd especially like to see your New Year's resolutions. The weirder, the better. Time now for game number 2. Whoever grabs the most gems with Bubble and Squeak in 30 seconds will go through. Excellent stuff. I need a player, and I shall select one now. Tony Durant, you there?
Yes.
Hiya, Tony. How you doing?
Alright.
So what's your favourite game then, Tony? Because it's a platformer.
Mario All-Stars.
That's a platform game as well, isn't it?
Yep.
So you're sorted.
Yes.
Excellently done. Just quickly, you're a football fan.
Pardon?
You're a football fan.
Yeah.
Who do you support?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. All right, man. Let's see if you can do as well as Liverpool does on this game. Off you go, Tony. Off goes Tony Durant. Got to pick out as many gems as you possibly can. You see the gems are being highlighted by the white arrow. It's on 3, 4, 5. Maybe? Yeah, go on. Make it 5, Tony. Hey, this is Christmas. Why not? There we go. That's 5. What Tony needs to do is push forward. There's a lot of gems further on in the game. He goes underwater. 8 seconds to go. Really have to push forward. That's the key to the success in this game. There, you're getting into the gem fields. Nicely done with 1 seconds. Really racking up in the 9 seconds. 45 gems for Tony Durant. 45 seconds. And like I said to Tony, the key to this game is you push forward. There's a few gems sort of spattered around. But if you push forward, you see those gem fields floating in the air. And you collect those, and you are laughing. Andy, 45 gems is what you have to beat. That's a good score. Over to you.
I've got to say, now you may be wondering why the lads earlier were crying. I mean, who was this Terence? Who's Terence? Well, Terence was in fact this, the turkey, okay? And unfortunately we're having Terence for Christmas. And as you can see, Terence is well and truly stuffed, okay? And we're going to be eating him later on. I cannot wait. Okay, let's go to this platform game. Now, you're a bloke, he got 45 points? And he's also a Liverpool supporter? Don't make me laugh. This is going to be easy. Because over here, I've got Nick. Now, Nick, what can I say about Nick? He's superb. He is wonderful at platform games, aren't you, Nick? Yeah? Okay, now, Nick, I believe, what's your motivation for this one? You've got something you want to motivate yourself towards this game?
This one's for Terence.
Oh, this one's for Terence the Turkey. The man's crying over him. You guy, you know what to do. And as Terence the Turkey would say, 3, 2, 1, let's gobble, gobble, gobble. Off you go!
I have one thing only to say to Nick, and that's sage and onion. I think I know where you're coming from. 2 gems at the moment. Pushing forward nicely. It is all, of course, about getting forward as quickly as you can. He's got stuck underneath that multicoloured block, which won't help his performance, of course, I can say. He's got a bit stuck. Oh dear, that's bad news. That won't help with gem collecting, and he's now standing still. He's obviously a bit confused, a bit dazed and confused while being stuck there with 2 seconds to go. I don't think he's going to beat 45. I think it's a fairly safe bet. He hasn't. He's got 9. 9 gems versus 45 gems. I know which one is bigger. It's mine, it's Tony's. Tony, you there?
Yeah.
Hiya, Tony. You can pick an alligator, a sheep, or a panda bear for your prize. Which do you want?
Alligator, please.
Alligator. I'll have a rummage under my tree. Can't beat a nice rummage under the tree, and I shall pick out the alligator. You have won some animal life videos. So the other will be passed back to you this very evening. The girls can go and do that now. Your name, of course, also goes onto our winners board. That is Tony Durant for the phones. Now, Tony did us proud. I think this man may be going all the way. We have won. Andy has lost. Back to you.
Nick, what happened, mate?
I was thinking too much about Terence.
Thinking
It blew
too
my
much.
mind.
Oh, bless. There'll be other turkeys. Okay. Unfortunately, it's Christmas. It's going to be a Christmas forfeit, and we've got Tom over here who thinks of all the forfeits. What have you got, Tom? Oh, look at this. A little Christmas pud, right, and we'll just stick that on your head like that. And now that's not bad enough. Keep your head up, because we want to hold it up like that. Stay still, because that's not all. Because now we're going to do... What did I say? Hey, look, put that there, because you, pal, are going to get this. Custard all over your head. Let's go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And down the shirt as well, I think. Here we go. Yes. Back to you, Jesse.
Yeah, that's horrible. That is truly horrible. Next up, we've got Samurai Showdown on the Super Nintendo. 1 round of Oriental beat-em-up violence. This is a top game on the Neo Geo, of course. 1 round. First person to fall will go out. I need a player. I've got a top player lined up. I've got Stephen Pritchard. Stephen, you there?
Hi.
How you doing, Steve?
All right.
You sound incredibly confident.
I am.
Now, tell me, your hobbies. I've got a little sheet here which tells me a little bit about you. And your hobbies include, so you're a party animal.
Yeah, I am a bit.
So what do you like to do to party on down, then?
Well, put it this way. I don't go clubbing for the music.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. I think you know. You're a bit of a love monster, aren't you?
Just a bit. Okay, I'm a massive love monster.
A massive love monster. Speaking of which, let's go over to our very own massive love monster, Andy Collins.
For once in my life, Jeremy, I'm going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. I am the love god. Okay. Now, this was also a Casanova. Here's the wild stallion of High Wycombe, because you actually have 12 girlfriends, don't you?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Have you any message you want to say to all 12 of them that are watching?
Gonna win. Mwah.
Oh, when he loves you, he's blown you. And that's sweet. Isn't it sweet? Call me Cilla Black. That's lovely. Okay. As Jeremy Daldry would say, 2, 1, 3. Where are the faxes? Let's go. Off you go. Stop playing. Off you go.
I don't know if Andy's a love monster. A love hamster, maybe, but not a love monster. Off we go. 1 round of Samurai Showdown. Who's going to win? Let's find out, shall we? Power bars, of course, above the character names and below the real names. Stephen from Phones. David, the home team. When those power bars go all to 0, it's all over. 44 o'clock. This could be a timer. We can go all the way. At the moment, it's remarkably close. I'd say Stephen from Phones is slightly worse off. Obviously, he's concentrating too much on his clubbing activities and not enough on his video games because his bar is now flashing red. It could be all over for him unless he comes back. There's still time to come back, of course. He's getting in there with some... he's trying to get in the below attacks. He can't get underneath the kicking move from David. I don't think he's going to come back from that one. It looks like it could be all over. 22 seconds to go. Very shortly, yes, it's a victory for the home team.
Oh, yes. Another victory to us. David, what can I say? I mean, you were just brilliant there, weren't you?
Just call me perfect.
I'm not going to argue with him. I'm not going to argue. Mr. Perfect, you are indeed. Okay, time for you to pick an animal. Which one do you want?
Panda, please.
We're going to go for the panda. Jesse, what have we won? Superb.
Mr. Perfect, he was picking his nose there, just off the reader's side. That's very perfect to do. What's on the panda? You have won something which is wonderful. Andy, of course, had PJ and Duncan in the show last week, but we've got something even better. We've got Take That. And there they are. Isn't it? Oh, here goes that dance again. Very nice. Isn't it funny? You'd actually think Take That was bigger in real life, but they're not. That's their real size. In fact, maybe the girls can bring them over and we'll do a little dance later on. Your name goes onto the winners board, Stephen, to join Tony and Jamie. 2 homes, one phone. Don't look good for me, does it? Mystery box, though, is here. There it is, being held by Joe. Mystery box has got the horn this week, rather bizarrely. The phone number and the clue is on the screen. An animated devil from Down Under. If you think you know what it is, why don't you give us a call? Coming up in part 2, we've got faxes, we've got the big quiz, we've got more video gaming first. Don't go away. We'll see you real soon.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Games World Live. Everybody, welcome back. Now, as we know, it's only 2 days to go before the big day! Yes! Skin electric, no socks, underwear, I'm going to all meet out, but I want to know what these lads are going to get for Christmas. So first of all, Dave, what do you hope to get for Christmas? Apart from Take That dolls, which you've already won.
Diamondback Viper.
What's that?
It's a BMX.
Oh, of course it is. Does it come with stabilisers?
Of course, got to be safe.
You've got to be safe. You've got to be safe on those bikes. And over here we've got Nikki sporting the Jeremy Daldry hairstyle, i.e. greasy and a mess. And what do you want for Christmas?
A pair of rollerblades.
A pair of rollerblades and a new haircut, by the look of that. And over here we've got Jamie. What do you want?
A winning lottery ticket.
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? Yes, please. I also would love one of them, please. Please, please, please. Okay, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard here. We've got Jamie, first of all, from home. Well done, Jamie. We've also got Tony. Tony on the phones. Tony on the phones? Tony on the phones? No problem. And then we've got Dave on home. So we've got 2 homes versus 1 phone, and we know that we are going to win. Yes?
Yes!
Hey, you on the phones? Back to you, Jez.
Well, there's extra Christmas presents, made me feel a bit guilty, and I've actually got you a little Christmas present, Andy, and it's down here. I'm going to show you to you. There it is. I know it's a bit early. There it is. Extra strength, ultra hold hair gel. I know you use a lot of it, and I think this pot here, economy pot, will last you all of about 2 minutes, I think. Our deciders coming up to find out who will go through to our big quiz. But first we've got the mystery box, where it is being held by Joe. Suitably adorned. Our mystery box, the number and the clue is on the screen. An animated devil from Down Under. If you think you know what it is, give us a call. But first, let's have a look at the Gallop Elspur Mega Drive charts. Earthworm Jim goes to ground and refuses to turn at number 5. Whilst the PC racing platform adventures of Sonic and Hedgehog hold firm at number 4. Mike Machines 2 has stalled out of gear at number 3. And in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight at number 2. But no move for FIFA 95, stood at the top of this week's fast-moving, unstoppable Mega Drive charts. So, faxes, I think. Faxes, we've got any more faxes, girls? Thank you very much, Jess. Doesn't that look lovely? The girls look lovely, all festive. Jeremy, Merry Christmas. I think that your hair is a mess. And it should be your New Year's resolution to get it cut. And please fax me Andy's autograph. But unfortunately, the name's been dropped off the bottom there. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a shame? Well, I was going to read this one out, but I'm going to now to make me feel better. Hi, Jeremy. Please could you say kiwi fruit and bananas? Kiwi fruit. Bananas. There we are. To Leslie, Paul and Gabriel. Leslie fancies you, so please blow her a kiss. Mwah! There we go, and I think we shall end it there before it gets a bit too steamy. Right, we've got 3 players, that's too many. We only want 2, and we find out which 2 we're going to have by playing the decider. Boxing Day comes early with Super Punch-Out. Whoever lands the most punches and the best combinations in 30 seconds will win. Again, only one player for the phone team, but it is a quality player. It is a truly quality player. It's Tony Durant. Tony, you there?
Yes.
So, Punch-Out, it's a boxing game. Is that okay for you?
No.
It's not? You're a bit worried about that?
No.
You're not worried about that?
No.
I must admit, Tony, you do sound like you're kind of a rough, tough, barroom brawl type of bloke.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't matter. Off you go on Super Punch-Out, and let's hope you set a good score for us. Off goes Tony. Please get what looks like his granddad, isn't it? Old bloke with a moustache. 22 seconds on the clock. You can see the score below the bonus. What we want is that score. That is a reflection of how many punches you've landed, how good those punches are. Don't worry about the power bars. What we want to see is that score. At the moment, it's running at about 420. It can go very high if you land a nice combination of punches, a couple of hooks, a couple of jabs, uppercuts. They've basically got 290. That's what you get. Oh, he's knocked him out. 290. You see, that's a good example of how voices can be deceptive, because Tony didn't sound like he was a hard-fighting man, but he was. He scored 2,290. That's on our scoreboard. You can see it, Tony Durant. 2,290. That's a top score. It shows he's a mean man who you shouldn't mess with. Andy Collins.
I've got to be honest with you, Jess. I've got to be honest. Shouldn't Tony be in bed? He sounds a little bit too old to be staying up this late. You know, he should be in bed. He sounds he's about 8 months old. Okay, now thank you very much for that hair gel. Much appreciated. But I've got something for you for your face for when you go out night clubbing. What is it? It's a dustbin bag. Put it over your head, okay? Because you're ugly. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to beat this score?
No problem.
No problem. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Off you go.
Goes Jamie. 2-2-9 in a beat. Like I said, you can come good in the dying seconds. It's a combination of punches, and if you, of course, you can actually lay the person out. You're doing well. Doesn't get unfair, doesn't it? You're sort of this ghostly fighter beating up some old bloke. 16 seconds on the clock at the moment. He might be old, but he's ducking well. 450 for Jamie. 2-2-9 to beat. 2-2-9 to beat, I think, is the score. We've got to go 1-1-3-0. And that's it in the dying seconds. 1-1-3-0. Jamie there scored 1-1-3-0. Isn't as good. It's a good score. I mean, it's over 1,000. You can't knock it. But Jamie, as you can see by our scoreboard, you didn't do as well as you could have done. I don't think Tony's Durant score of 2-2-90 is in any way threatened. Andy, you've still got all the work to do. My phone player is just soaring away. He's just soaring away with this competition. You're in trouble.
We are going to win this. Are we ready to back David? Yeah! Let's go then. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Off you go, David!
Off we go. 30 seconds to beat. 2-2-90. That's my score. Or, of course, 1-1-3-0 for Jamie if David wants to put out one of his teammates and go through the quiz. 130 score. He's doing a lot of ducking, a lot of diving. He's floating like a butterfly and stinging like a butterfly too, because his score isn't very good. 250-280 at the moment. Needs to land a lot more punches. He's not doing terribly well. 340. With 6 seconds to go. I don't think he's going to get into thousands with this. He might be able to. Of course, a couple of good punches in the end. But I think he's playing something very, very hoppy. That's 400 points. A lot of moves which you couldn't catch up with. 400 points there for David. Your name and your score goes on to our scoreboard. I have a sorry tale. What that scoreboard says is that David Pearce, with just 400 points, will be leaving us. So we know who is in the quiz. 2 top players, and while they prepare themselves, while they psych themselves out, we go to the mystery box. And Joe, both for Box and Joe, looking extremely festive. The clue is an animated devil from down under. There are your clues. Who's on line 1? Who's on line 1? Is it Alexander?
Hello?
Hello. What's your question about the mystery box game?
I think the answer is hell for that.
Sorry?
Devils come from hell.
Yeah.
From down under.
Right, so that's your answer?
Yeah.
I think that's unfortunately wrong. We go on to line 2, and indeed, we go on to line 2, and that's James. James, what's your question?
Is it on the Mega Drive?
Is it on the Mega Drive? No.
Oh, right.
Oh, is it? Yes, I think it is, actually. Sorry, I had to think about that one.
All right. Is it Tasmania?
You think it's Tasmania? Would you like to open the box, Joe? And there it is, it's Tasmania! So all of those will be going off to you tonight. Let's get straight on to the quiz. Tony and James can play, but if they know what they're talking about, let's find out as we light the fuse and start the clock. Who is Guile fighting here? Who's he fighting? Tony.
DJ.
Pardon?
Who is he fighting? Tony.
Guile.
It's DJ. Is this Shadow Dancer or Kung Fu Master? What's the name of the game? I think the clue is probably in the picture. No, it's Shadow Dancer. Nobody got that, unbelievably. Name the sequel to Tetris. What's the name of the sequel to Tetris? Tony.
Tetris 2.
Tetris 2. What is this game called? Name the game. I have to hurry your nose and go. Tony.
Team Sports.
Tiny Toon Sports. I don't think we can accept that. It's Wild and Wacky Sports. You lose your point. Is this Super Kickoff 1 or 3? Tony.
3.
It's 1. Mr. Nuts will be available on the Game Boy. True or false? Will Mr. Nuts be available on the Game Boy? True or false? Tony.
False.
It's true. It's still a tense 0-0 draw at the moment. Is this Fatal Fury Special Elements, Super NES or the Neo Geo? Tony.
Neo Geo.
It is. Tony goes into a 1-0 lead. What is this game called? Jamie.
Wolfenstein.
It's Wolverine. You lose a point. Complete this game name. The Death and Return. That's it. Tony's won. Tony on the fence. Tony, you there?
Yes.
You have won a 32X, a Mega Drive, and Psycho Pinball. Congratulations, my friend. That's a top prize. It'll be off to you very, very shortly. We're back next Thursday with more interactive games and prizes. We'll be gate crashing someone next week, as always. And if you drop us a line, hey, well, it could well be you. And he's going to sing us out again, which I apologise for in advance. Thanks for watching. Have a really great Christmas, and we'll see you again next week. Good night.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.